Welcome to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm CJ from Brothers In Exile.
I'm Dylan, and I'm gonna throw up.
I'm Jeff Rappaport, and I'm unveiling my magic finger.
I'm Matt Gibbons.
Needs to be aired out.
And
Oh,
I'm gonna pull his finger.
tell me if it smells, Dylan.
That is attractive.
It's not as bad as I thought.
That's gross. I can only imagine
How's it
what
looking?
like.
Better than I expected.
Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, Jesus.
No smell.
I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it.
Smell, just
Now,
smell.
smell the finger. Smell it.
Don't.
Isn't it? Smell the glove.
Smell the glove.
That's a metal.
What's wrong with being sexy? Sexist. That is disgusting.
Look at that. Look at that finger. You just want to take a nibble out of it.
Looks like someone
Put in
already
your
did.
pasta and stir it. And then wash it down with a nice cold milkshake.
All right.
That awful.
So in the news.
That's what we have on.
Oh, so in the news, Lamb of God's guitarist Mark Morton,
That's what we have on my finger.
not to be confused with Mark Morton, a friend of the show and former journalist for Promethean Crusade and PR rep for Chipster PR. Not to be confused with that Mark Morton, but this Mark Morton from Lamb of God.
Promethean Crusade.
He's recorded a bass solo for Unearth's forthcoming 6th album.
It's kind of interesting, a bass solo.
Yeah, it's really
considering he's a lead guitar player.
There's a couple things that are interesting about it. First of all, that Mark Morton plays guitar very well, by the way, and now he's playing bass on another band's album, and that it's a bass solo.
Like,
You know, I think it's to the point where Lamb of God, it goes with the whole protest the hero kind of thing, where I think they're trying to get themselves out of debt. From
Yeah,
the
Chris Adler's playing on a new Protest the Hero album.
From the
Is
whole
he?
trial and everything with Randy Blythe.
I don't know if it's that. I mean, I know that Lamb of God and Unearth are pretty good friends. They toured a lot back, before they were each huge. I think it's interesting that they have Mark Morton playing a bass solo
Mordor.
on like a metalcore album.
I wonder if it's going to be like, what's going to be like? It's just, that's so weird.
It's going to sound like blues, pentatonic blues.
It's not like bass solos or guitar solos. Is it going to be like?
It's like
Is it going to be just like
it's
a
like
snippet of a bass
guitar
solo?
on a bass in an Unearthed album.
Bass solos don't go on for as long as like guitar solos do. It's you're gonna be like, oh, dude, that's definitely Mark Morton playing that bass line right
Do you
there.
think it's just an excuse to get some press for the album, or what?
I'm not sure.
Why would they hire?
Needs
Why would they hire John Campbell then?
yeah, like, that's what I was wondering. Like,
I mean, John's a pretty good bass player.
I mean, Mark Morton being as good of a guitar player he might be a better bass player than John Campbell.
Possibly.
Even though John Campbell's a monster bass player, being able to keep up with those guys. Yeah, I mean,
does he use a pick or does he use a finger?
he uses a pick.
Oh yeah, he's got. to use a pick.
They're probably just good friends with Mark Morton, and
Yeah.
dude, come do
yeah,
something
this
on the
might have
album.
been bored of a late night jam. When
Yeah,
they're
they're-
all drunk. And
Yeah.
that's cool. Let's put it in the album.
Hey,
It's kind of like the Lulu CD with Metallica,
Except not a terrible idea.
Except not horrible. Yeah.
why would they have done that? That just seems like it doesn't make any sense. Like,
Lulu or the
Did you see
Unearthed
Metal
thing?
Injection's album review of Lulu?
No.
It just said 2 words. It sucks. 0 out of 10.
It's like Shark Sandwich had a 2-word review. Shit sandwich.
I actually the first issue of Metal Rules magazine. You remember that?
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna say, right? You tell them.
He did it. I think the very first review was for Reload, and they just had a picture of a dog shitting.
That's all it was.
That's very accurate.
Yeah.
Reload. But yeah, hopefully it's not another Lulu kind of reincarnated.
No, it's
Well, it's not gonna be that. I mean,
it's a good
Yeah.
guitar player doing a little bass snippet on
Yeah.
a song.
just seemed like a fun thing to do, and probably just to get some extra press. Like, hey, Unearth's working an album, Lamb of God, blah blah. It helps everybody.
Yeah, you're probably right with the whole, probably a late night drunken jam. They're probably
Yeah.
playing around. It's like, oh, dude, you should do that on our new album or something.
Because I can't imagine. We need a bass solo on this.
We need a
guitar player.
We need a great guitar player to play a bass solo on our
Randy
album.
Blythe should then get involved with Falling in Reverse and do a.
Except no,
Yeah.
that'll be the worst thing since Lulu.
He should wait for some. What was it? What was he arrested at?
Czechoslovakia.
Well, he should wait till some
Or Czech
over
Republic.
here and
Czech
arrest them.
Republic.
Do a citizen's arrest.
Yes.
Like, you're arrested for something.
Not having a bass solo.
Yeah.
If they arrest Randy Blythe again.
You're
Do
arrested
something
for
else.
blinking.
It's an unwritten rule of metal guitar players. You have to do a bass solo.
He's
on at least
crazy.
one.
I would never have gone back there again.
Who?
Randy
He's
Blythe.
he's got balls.
I
man.
mean, you don't want to.
Right?
I mean, you're wanted for manslaughter. You don't want to like run.
I
know.
wouldn't go back.
I mean, he probably knew I don't think he knew that he was gonna
Do you think the
win,
United States would have.
but he was probably
given him that
confident
belt?
enough in himself and the evidence that he'd get out of it. Which is right because all the evidence they had was
Do you
correct.
do you actually think though the United States would like extradite him?
No.
No.
No way. They're not going to
Yeah.
send him to fucking the Czech Republic. Like,
They don't have
some
jurisdiction in
ridiculous story. Like they had. Like it was just like the whole thing was so ridiculous.
It happened like a year or two ago too. So if it was really that serious, they would have done it right after it happened.
Yeah. It was. The whole thing was so retarded.
Not only that, there wasn't substantial enough evidence to prove that, like, it was actually him. And
They
then
had-
when there was evidence, it
they
wasn't
did.
him pushing.
There was. They had recording of the show, and then when
It was the
the
security
kid,
guard. Was
yeah,
pushing
exactly.
the-
Like Randy had his arm like on his back or
Yeah.
something. Not like
Right.
he didn't like push him. He was just
Randy,
kinda,
Randy went like
awkward.
this, and then the security guard went like this, and
Right.
stepped in front of him.
which is what I'm sure led to his death. So I don't know why they don't prosecute
The,
him.
the security guard, but
Oh my god. So on a similar note,
That's exactly what happened.
that's what happened when Randy Blythe threw him off the stage.
so like,
Supposedly.
what do you guys think about the Amanda Knox?
I don't know what you think.
You think she did it or not?
Who's the? I know who this
Amanda
is. Remind me.
It's
She's the chick that got convicted of killing her roommate in Italy, and then she got off, and now they're like saying that they want to retry the case.
well, that's like the case with the what's that girl from Florida that killed her baby? Or they think they killed
Casey
her baby.
Anthony?
Yeah, Casey Anthony. That's like the.
Hey, yeah, more than we
This
do.
guy is.
Yeah.
on top
Dave,
of
what do you
this.
think about this? Weigh in.
What do you think about Amanda
do you
Knox's
think?
trial, Dave?
That was ridiculous. She looked ridiculous in court, too.
Who, Amanda Knox?
Yeah.
Why did she look ridiculous?
Did she have that, like, blonde hair or something?
You're talking about Amanda Bynes.
Fine, yeah. She had, like, all that, like, blonde wig on. Wrong Amanda. Amanda Knox. Oh, yeah.
What do you guys think?
Amanda Bynes.
What do you guys think
Oh,
about
the
Amanda
hot,
Bynes?
that. You mean the hot singer? With the glasses?
No, that's
No.
that's the other girl. They were one that killed her husband in the shower and like stabbed him like 95 times.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this.
She was like
last
crazy
weeks ago.
bitch.
Crazy
that one.
bitch. Tell you what.
But she
Man,
puts
some
it when
women,
she's on
some
top of
women
it.
don't do it.
You're crazy bitch. Oh, you fuck so gone.
Buck Cherry's an excellent
What was
live
the
band.
reason for that?
That
What?
song? Because
She
it's gets
stabbed
bitches
him like
moving.
5 times.
I think she was like it was some kind of jealousy thing.
At what point do you stop and say 95 is enough, and why
Yeah.
not 94?
All right.
Then she
95
said-
is my target number when I kill this guy.
Maybe you
tonight.
just keep going after like 16. You're like, fuck it, I'm already nuts.
It's kind of hard to claim self-defense when you stab somebody 96 times and then cut their throat when they're done.
What's the
And
next
And then,
That's
take,
like
time?
and then take a picture
So
of
that's
it.
97.
How many
Put on
stabs
Facebook.
before you get away from it?
And change your status. Just stab this dude.
Just tell me to stab the fuck out of this guy.
Tweet it.
Yeah.
Like a boss. That's how it's done.
Oh, I didn't.
It's got like got like 100 likes.
Hashtag killer.
Hashtag bloody mess. Yeah. Like ridiculous. I can believe that chick
yeah.
tried to get away with it. So you guys don't, you don't know who Amanda Knox
Nah, I
is?
never heard of it.
I know the name, but
I've heard the
What's the
name.
most you can stab somebody and get away with defense?
94.
Defense.
Once.
94.
That might not be enough. It's a big dude. Like
Yeah, but if you got something, you do it.
like if somebody as big as
No.
like Burt Bigelow comes to me, I'm stabbing him like at least 40 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like stabbing takes a lot of effort. You just keep,
You say stabbing tits?
stabbing takes a lot of effort.
I stab tits through.
How long you gotta stab
Stabbing
tits? A lot more
tits.
because you gotta get through
I mean,
it.
Tits could probably
stabbing tits,
take
I gotta
a lot
get
of hits.
95
No.
You do,
times.
because you gotta get through the tit. Tits stick out.
lot of
Like you
meat.
got, it's
Yeah.
like you're stabbing a tit.
Tits
you're not
can
gonna get
take
to the
hits.
heart.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
It's like a rock.
You're not getting anything.
But if they have
There's no
implants, then they'll
resistance.
take more hits because those things are extra hard.
Yeah. You should while you're stabbing them, you gotta brush your tits aside. So you gotta kind of like slap them aside.
You
and
gotta
then stab.
part the
Slap,
red sea.
slap, stab.
Just be like, hang on one sec. I gotta separate these.
CJ, can you come here for a second? I need your help.
Hold these.
Hold these aside. You gotta tape them
Yeah,
back.
can you hold these?
So make it the duct tape. We gotta tape this back.
It depends, you know, if they're really
It'd be
small.
like,
then it
what's that
doesn't
movie?
matter.
Where's the movie where the girl taped her tits back?
What?
What's one of the guys?
Yeah. What was the little brother's name?
I don't remember.
He was awesome. Remember he had that girl at the end come over and he had like the smoking jacket on, the guy
Yeah.
braces on, and
It's
he's
like just some teenagers experimenting with sex.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
Oh, it was a funny movie.
That was like the only movie she was in, though, right? Was her name like Joyce Hester or something?
Yeah, she was at one of those chillers like recently.
Yeah.
She wasn't even attractive.
Her boobs were nice, though.
They were when
They
they
finally
when she
unleashed
finally
them.
reveals something. I'm a guy.
Oh, that's when the girl pretends to be a guy and like goes to prom with.
Yeah, but the '80s one. There was a
it's 80s version.
redone one with Amanda Bynes, wasn't it?
No.
It was.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I don't
it?
know if that was a remake. I do know what you're
Was she
talking
in
about.
court?
She's one of the guys.
Right. That
That
was
was the name of
that
it?
was yeah.
How
that was
did
the
we get
original?
from Mark Morton to this?
Don't worry.
Oh yeah, Mark Morton. Oh, did I tell you not to be confused with the guy from Tripster PR?
Yeah.
Did I mention that he's not heir to the Salt Throne? Did I mention that?
No, you didn't.
He is not heir to the Morton Salt Throne.
There's Morton Salt.
He does not
What?
wear raincoats.
Oh, that's that. No. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not up to my salt history.
Oh, well, maybe you should be.
You're right.
All right, you got two things to look up.
One thing,
At Butthole. what was
Butthole
it?
Assassin,
Butthole Assassins, and
I
then
need to do my
Amanda
an
Bynes,
encyclopedia of salt.
Amanda Knox.
Amanda Knox.
Amanda Knox.
AKA
and,
Amanda
and the
Bynes.
salt and the salt shaker, whatever we're talking about.
Find out who is
Salt.
heir to the Salt Shaker.
Salt
It's not
shaker.
Mark Morton.
It's not Mark
Salt
Morton.
shaker.
That's
Where's it Mark
Spider-Man.
That's
Where's
why-
Mark Morton from Lamb of God.
That's
Bonanza.
why-
Or Mark Morton from Chipster PR. He
Yeah.
also is not heir to
Or the flying spaghetti.
Yeah.
Whip.
That's why he has to do bass solos on Unearth's album, because he's
Yes.
not getting that salt money.
Hey, Unearth pays very well for bass solos on their albums.
Okay, so I guess that's what we have on Lamb of God and Unearth, huh?
Salt Legacy.
You see my finger?
Bulgaria.
Look out. Oh, I just put that on the sandwich and take a chomp out of it.